Good morning, guys. I'm finally here to do my Get to Know Me video. It has been too long. I've kept you guys waiting. There is now 300,000 people supporting me. Thank you so much. It's incredible to know that I have such a big, beautiful community of people who love and support my videos. I love making them. So I'm finally sitting down, putting aside some time, some energy to tell you guys a bit about myself. I'm sorry it's taken so long. I've been a little bit anxious about it, to be honest, but I'm finally here. So I'm going to answer some common questions about me, and if you have any more questions after the video, feel free to leave them in the comments and I will answer them. Perfect, so I'm just going to start off with some basic information. So my name is pronounced Danae, so it's Danae Lazarus, that is my name. I live in Melbourne, Australia, and if you're unfamiliar with where Melbourne is, it's at the very bottom. It's in the state of Victoria. I'm 21 years old. I turned 21 in February this year. I have a family of 5. I have 2 sisters. I'm the middle child, so I have an older sister and a younger sister. And of course my mum and my dad are around too. I don't believe any of my family members appear in any of my videos yet. I'm not against that, but until they're ready to appear on my TikTok, that's just how it's going to be. It's just going to be me. I also have 3 pets, 2 dogs and 1 cat, and I will show you some pictures of them. Okay, so this is probably my most well-known pet because Casper actually appeared in one of my top videos, in a catwalk video, ironically. So yes, this is Casper. We named him after Casper the Friendly Ghost. And he's a friendly outdoor cat, and I love him to bits. This is literally my all-time favorite picture of my dogs, but we have Diesel, he's the orange one, and then we have George, the brunette one. George is mischievous and Diesel is a bit anxious, but they very much love each other. I also forgot to mention before that I am 174 centimeters tall. So I'm 5'8.5", but when people ask me on TikTok, I usually just say 5'9" because it's a little bit easier to just say 5'9". Plus also in shoes I'm 5'9". So yeah, for anybody wondering what my height is, I'm 5'9". And if you know anything about modeling and runway, 5'9" is like the lower bound of the height that they go for. And because I'm just under that, it's not ideal, but it's okay. We're moving forward. Another frequent question I get is, what is my workout routine? What does my exercise look like? And I'm happy to make a separate video on that. But in saying that, I don't really do anything too crazy, guys. I just do 10,000 steps a day. I love going for walks. And as for workouts in particular, I just do little strength workouts. We have like a little gym in our house. It's not really. But yeah, I have like a yoga mat, some weights, so I just do at-home workouts, maybe 4 days a week. As for maintaining my figure, diet, I'm not going to go into that. I'm not a nutritionist, guys, and everybody's different. As long as you're fueling your body the way that it wants you to, as long as you're taking care of yourself in a way that you enjoy, I think that's all that matters. So I'm not going to address any other questions in that realm. But if you do want sort of like a what I do in a day, or like a vlog, and I'll go through when I go for a walk, the workout that I do, then I'm happy to make that a separate video. I also don't know if I have mentioned this before in any of my TikTok captions or just anywhere really, but I'm a full-time student, so I'm studying a double degree in psychology and criminal justice, and I love it. I don't know what else I would do if I was studying something else, but yeah, I really loved psychology and criminal justice in high school, so I chose to study it out of high school. So I'm 3 years into my degree, and hopefully if I am successful next year, I will get my certificate and I will graduate. I also have a part-time job in hospitality, so I just work a couple days a week, but in my free time, I love to read, I love to sew, I obviously love to make TikToks, and I'm sorry that I haven't been posting as much recently. I've just been overwhelmed because, like I said, it is exam season and I'm trying to get my degree, guys. I'm trying to get my degree. So I've had to put TikTok just on hold for a moment, but I'm entering winter break, so I'm going to be posting way more often, and I'm so excited. I really want to start expanding my content and posting more like get ready with me or vlogs, or honestly, whatever videos you guys want to see from me, I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm really gonna start putting in the work, organizing my time better, and just, yeah, really getting into it. So now I'm gonna talk a little bit about modeling and stuff related to that. First of all, I'm not a signed model. I've been in contact with agencies. I've been scouted a few times. I've met with agencies in person, but unfortunately I'm not signed. That is okay though. Things happen for a reason, and I'm not worried about it. I'm just letting the universe run its course, you know? But in the context of this account and the runway videos that I make, that just became my niche because those were the videos that started doing well. My first viral video was a walking video, and from then on, first of all, I enjoy it, and second of all, they do really well, so that's just what I make. But I also think it would be fun to go through some of my favorite models and some of my favorite runways. I'm not an expert, guys. I don't study fashion, but of course you guys can see that my interests in this industry are very big. So I'm going to talk about some of my favorite models. I also included pictures so you guys can see who I'm referencing, but favorite 90s model is Shalom. Like, oh my god, she's stunning. I think lots of people know about her. She's viral for a reason, especially recently one of her runway shows went viral and a lot of people were recreating her makeup. I just think she is stunning and her energy, beautiful. Love her. It would be wrong of me to be an Australian and not tell you guys that Gemma Ward is one of my favorite models ever. She's 2000 circa. She's just stunning. And I think that I take a lot of my personal style inspiration from like this doll era, like very soft, cutesy, which I don't know if that kind of conveys on my TikTok, but if you guys saw my Pinterest account, I love that like soft doll energy. I think it's so cute. But of course, I have to include new gen models. My top fave is Yasmin Wijnaldum. I just think her runway walk is incredible. She's stunning. But also, of course, Anok also is one of my favorite new gen models. She's stunning. Stunning. I think she has the most ethereal beauty I've ever seen, especially this Swarovski look. I was in shock when I saw this come out from the Met Gala. And also another model which I feel like is underrated in new gen is Miss Frida. She's done a couple of Victoria's Secret runways. I've seen her on other runways too, but she is stunning. She's stunning. I think she's so gorgeous. So she's also one of my favorite models. As for runways, guys, the first runway that ever left me feeling so inspired, not necessarily the fashion itself, like yes, the fashion, but just the environment, the runway energy, everything, was this ready-to-wear season of Chanel. I believe this was 2014, and they're in like a grocery store. I remember the day that I saw this and I realized how fun and creative runways can be. I became obsessed. As well, guys, the Victoria's Secret runway in 2017 where Harry Styles sang Kiwi and they had like the punk rock angels. That is it was like one of the first full runways that I ever watched. Like obviously I'd seen years of Victoria's Secret runway fashion and all the shows, and of course with like Adriana Lima and Giselle and everyone, but this was the first runway that I watched in full and I was so inspired. So inspired. As for some newer ones, Mason Margiela. Like, do I even need to talk about this? I'm still stuck on this makeup, these outfits. Also, I love the way that the models were interacting with the audience almost, and it was so theatrical. This changed my life when I saw this. Like, I just think this is incredible. I think about this all. This is my Roman Empire, this runway. I also have some honorable mentions. Both of them are from D Squared runways. This is the 2004 one. This look left such an impression on me, and this was just such baddie energy, and I loved this runway. Another classic, this is also D Squared. This is 2013, Cara. This look, the opening for this runway was insane and left such an impression on me. So this is also an honorable mention. Guys, it's literally almost been 10 minutes of get to know me. I've talked for so long. So now I'm going to leave it with you guys. If you want to know anything else, if there's anything unanswered, put it in the comments and I will respond. But it's nice to finally meet you. Thank you guys for 300k and I hope you have the best day ever.